welcome back to my channel. My name is Shola, and if this is your first time here, this is a channel that is dedicated to women, a channel to inspire, motivate and empower women to be the absolute best versions of themselves. Because if you want to change your life, you got to change yourself. Now, before I get into this week's topic, guys, I just want to remind you to please subscribe to this channel. I really want to thank those of you that have subscribed already. I really appreciate it. And for those of you that haven't subscribed already, like, what are you waiting for? Okay, and also guys, please don't forget to hit the notification bell, then you'll always be notified when I post videos. And if you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button and share it with your friends and family that you think this message may bless. Okay, so I'm gonna get into it. So this week's topic is on self-doubt. So self-doubt, the definition of self-doubt is lack of confidence in one's own ability or one's own self. Now, let's break that down. If you don't have confidence in yourself, you are never gonna make it anywhere in life. You're never gonna reach your full potential. If you don't have confidence in your abilities, then there's no point in even trying, because when you show up, you already think that you're not good enough. So if you wanna move forward in your life, if you wanna progress in your life, we gotta take those weeds in your brain, that seed of self-doubt that's been planted there, and we have got to pluck it out. Self-doubt, you picked it up along the way. You picked it up from things that have happened to you in your past, from things that people have said to you, from the way that you see yourself, from comparing yourself to others, from genuinely thinking that you're not good enough. We all have those voices in our head, right, that tell us that we're not good enough, that we can't do it, that tell us that we're not as pretty as her, we're not as good as her, we could never do that. Why are you wasting your time? Those voices that beat us down, that every time we want to make a step forward, that other voice pulls us back and tells us, what are you doing? Who do you think you are? You can't do that. You have no place doing that. That voice, it has got to go. It cannot stay anymore. You know that those voices in your head that are telling you you're not good enough, that are telling you that you can't do it, you know that they're all lies, because you can do it. You can overcome. There's nothing that you can't do. Nothing at all. And you have to begin to learn that it's not every voice that you hear in your head that you have to act upon and that you have to believe in. Not at all. There are certain things that come into our head that we have to reject and we have to speak against it. We can't just accept it. We have to know that we are powerful beings. God created us for a purpose. God created you specifically for a purpose, and you have so much potential inside of you. But because of this big wall of self-doubt that is just up, it stops you from moving forward. It stops you from progression. It stops you from soaring to be the best version of yourself. It really, really does. Self-doubt causes indecision. So you decide you want to do something in 1 minute, and then next minute you're thinking, no, I don't want to do it, and you're in that back and forth journey. What does that do? That keeps you stuck. That keeps you never moving forward. You have to make a decision and you have to stick to it. You gotta go with it, right? Because when you're in that place of back and forth, you're just staying still. You're not moving. Like, look back over your life. I am a testament to indecision, because I am probably one of the most indecisive people. There's never a decision I can never just make a decision and be like, right, I'm running with it. I always allow the voices that tell me, no, you can't do it, or tell me all the ways it's not gonna work, or tell me that I'm crazy. I always allow those voices to stop me from doing it. And so I stay in this place, this middle ground, where I'm never moving forward. And here's the thing, there's no gain in indecision. You know what I mean? Make a decision and stick with it. Because when you make a decision and you decide, you know what, I'm gonna do this no matter what, you are overcoming self-doubt. Those are the steps. Because it's like, if you've decided, right, I am gonna, every single day, I have decided 3 times a week, no matter how I feel, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna go jogging. It doesn't matter how you feel. It doesn't matter if that voice in your head tells you that you can't do it. You've committed to something and you're gonna do it anyway. And what you're gonna see is that when you start taking action, you start building up defenses against those voices of self-doubt. That's what happens. Don't be afraid to start small. Start with baby steps. Sometimes if you have like this big vision, this big goal, it can be so overwhelming and it's so easy for self-doubt to hold you back then. But if you start with something really small, as long as you're heading in the right direction towards that big goal, it's okay. As long as you are moving forward, it's okay. The worst thing is to stay stuck, and self-doubt keeps us stuck. But when you take that one step forward and you move forward, then what you are doing is you're building up self-belief in yourself. You're building up a counter argument against the voice to tell you you can't do it, because you can say, actually, I can do this. And when you begin to do that, you will begin to see your life will begin to change. You begin to build up this self-belief, this confidence in yourself, a confidence in your abilities. You have got to step out. You've you've got to take steps. It doesn't matter how tiny it is. And you know, another thing is that you have to know that it is a process. You are not going to see an instant transformation straight away. And that's a problem, because we live in a world right now where we want instant results. And when you start something new, you start going towards that dream, maybe you start that business, you're not going to make that profit straight away. And because you're not making that profit, that's when the voice is going to come in. You see, I told you couldn't do it. What are you doing? Waste your time anyway. No, that is not it. You can do it, but it's a process. Trust in the process. Look for examples of people that were where you are and have got to where you want to be. Look for those examples so that you can have it to draw on in those moments when self-doubt beats you down to the ground. You can be like, actually, I can do it because she overcame it and I can do it too. You understand? There's power in prayer, sisters. Let me tell you that. There is power in prayer. Pray to God. Pray to God for God to help you overcome, those voices in your head that tell you that you can't do it. Pray against it. You need to start believing in yourself, believing in what you can do, believing, having confidence in your abilities, having confidence in yourself. Like, you have so much in you to give, like you really do. But self-doubt will stop you from having that self-belief that you need to have to do the things you need to do. It really will. So I just want to tell you this week is that, don't allow self-doubt to hold you back any longer. Start taking small steps towards your goal. When you set a plan, commit to yourself that I'm going to do this no matter what. Consistency is another thing that helps you overcome self-doubt. If you are consistent in something, day in, week out, you are consistent. Consistency will help you overcome self-doubt. So be consistent. Don't, all this starting and stopping business, all that's doing is building up more ways for self-doubt to have a hold over you and say, see, I told you can't do it. Why? Because you're starting and stopping. Stop starting and stopping. Just start and keep moving forward. Every day move forward. You've got this. So I know that you have so much potential in you, and I know that there's nothing that you can't achieve. I truly believe that, because I believe that God made us all for a reason. He made us for a purpose, and it's time that you started speaking positive words over your life. It's time that you started speaking against those voices in your head. You don't have to listen to them voices. When they come into your head and they tell you you're not good enough, tell them I am good enough and I can do it. Speak back to it. Don't listen. You understand? You have abilities. You have skills that other people don't have. You have things that you can do that they can't do, right? And even if other people can do certain things, they can't do it the way you can do it, because you are special and you are unique. So let's overcome self-doubt. Let's begin to believe in ourselves and know there's nothing that we can't do. So guys, I really hope this video has helped you this week. I hope you've got something. Please do let me know in the comments below, like, how has self-doubt held you back in your life? Like, where do you think you would have been if it hadn't been for self-doubt? And how are you going to take steps now to overcome self-doubt? I really do love reading your comments, so please do. Also, don't forget to subscribe to this video, hit the button below, like this video and share with your friends, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. And guys, remember this, right? If you want to change your life, it starts with changing who you are. Have an amazing rest of this week and an amazing next week, and until next Friday, God bless you. Mwah.